A group of zombies suddenly appeared in the school building. However, the girl was still walking and reading her book. She didn't notice the students panicking and running around her. Fortunately, a man suddenly appeared and pulled her away. Since it was lunchtime, a large group of students were gathered in the cafeteria to eat. When Qing Shan and Wen Zhao finished eating and were about to leave, a group of students suddenly rushed into the cafeteria. However, they did not know what was happening outside, but the door was quickly blocked by the students who had entered. Seeing the sudden influx of students, Wen Zhao backed away in fear, but she was accidentally knocked down by a classmate. Due to the large number of students flooding into the cafeteria, it became very chaotic. At this moment, Qing Shan noticed Wen Zhao lying on the ground, so he quickly went to rescue her. They climbed onto the dining table and were temporarily safe from the zombies. At this moment, Qing Shan noticed that someone had opened a window ahead. He quickly took Wen Zhao to the window. Qing Shan piled up tables to let Wen Zhao escape first. However, when he turned back to look, he found that the once peaceful campus had become extremely chaotic. Just as Qing Shan jumped out of the window, he discovered zombies both in front and behind him. They could only enter the alley beside them. After escaping, they found that most of the students on campus had turned into zombies before the zombies noticed them. They took the opportunity to climb onto the balcony and entered the classroom building, but it wasn't safe there either. The upper and lower floors were also filled with zombies. Qing Shan was also attacked by a zombie. At that moment, Wen Zhao picked up a fire extinguisher and sprayed it at the zombie. With the fire extinguisher, the two managed to escape from the zombies. They then noticed a classroom with normal students inside. They knocked on the door, wanting to come in, but the frightened Xiao Yan refused to let them in. Fortunately, Qing Shan's friend opened the door in time, while the people in the classroom were standing by the window checking the situation outside. Suddenly a hand appeared at the window, startling them. It turned out to be Xiao He bringing Nan La in through the window using a ladder. At this point, the situation in the school was getting worse. The area outside the classroom was also filled with zombies. They had no choice but to barricade the door and search for a phone to call for help. Just then, they found a phone, but they didn't know the screen lock password, so the naive Qing Shan picked up the phone and tried to unlock it using the face of a classmate who had turned into a zombie outside the door. But Wen Zhao told him that he didn't need to unlock the phone to make an emergency call. Qing Shan quickly dialed the emergency number, but when the police heard him say that zombies had appeared in the school, they thought the students were just pranking them, so they hung up after registering the call. They realized the police wouldn't believe them, so Wen Zhao picked up the phone and called the fire department, lying that there was a major fire on campus. The fire rescue team didn't take it lightly after receiving the call and rushed to the campus. After making the call, Wen Zhao told everyone that the firefighters were on their way, but everyone was still very panicked.